I usually don't start off with news, but I had to because something I read.
You read?
Hey, yes, I do. Occasionally, I do, but I have a hard. I can read, but I can't spell.
That's fair.
Like
I'm dyslexic as fuck.
Jeez, I know. I was writing notes. I'm chopping up names.
Well, I'm
and whatnot.
dyslexic or I'm dumb. Either or.
You're dumb.
That might be
dumb shit.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like 6 people in the background say I'm dumb.
You guys hear Kevin Hart's in a wheelchair?
Is this a bit that he's doing, or he's actually in a wheelchair?
He is literally in a wheelchair right now.
Like for...
Well, this happened a few weeks ago. Have you guys heard about it?
I think I saw it on Instagram.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
He went like Instagram Live and was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so what he did is there was so he's 44 years old.
Okay.
Right. So he's an old man. And he
Okay.
challenged
That's old?
Yeah, that's well, according to him. I just keep it at that. And he challenged a running back, a former running back, NFL running back, to a race, and this guy was only 34 years old. So I guess they were bantering, and they said Kevin Hart says, "Let's race. If you want to talk your shit, let's go outside in the race." So they went out into the street and they started racing. His name's Stephen Ridley. He former running back for the Pats. Right there's good, Louis. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And he went running, and he ended up in a wheelchair?
So what happened is they ran a 40-yard dash. Stephen Ridley, he's a former running back for the New England Patriots, right? So I guess they're friends, and they were just talking shit, and they're like, "Let's race then." So they went out into the street, and they had a nice little crowd, and they did a 40-yard dash, right? Well, Kevin Hart, he got blown out.
Yeah.
Not only that, but when they were closer to the end, they were probably a good maybe 7 yards away from each other. And you could see Kevin Hart slowing down, kind of like standing up straight. He blew out his abs, his abdomen.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Really?
Blew out those, and then
Possible?
yeah, his lower abs and his what was it? I guess the muscles that hold the hips. Yeah, he blew those out too. So he's in a freaking wheelchair right now.
Why?
And they told him 4 to 6 weeks until he can get better. So
all because of race.
All because he was just like, and then in this video, it's funny because he's like, "I'm too damn old for doing this shit. I don't know why. I'm the stupidest man around. I can't believe I did this."
He's in good shape, though. I mean, he
I know.
works out. It's not like he was in bad shape. I mean, that'd be different if you're just like a regular 40-year-old man.
I kind of wonder
trying
if they even stretched out or
Yeah,
anything
but
like
say,
that.
did he warm up before?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, they were probably drinking, had a few. So like I say, he's 44, and then the other guy was 34. 10-year difference. You can't race. That's like if I was to race you, I know I'd beat you in a race.
All right.
But anyway, and then here recently we lost Steve Harwell. You guys familiar with him? He's
Harwell?
a singer. Steve Harwell. Yeah, he's the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Oh,
No.
I did see that.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I did see that because I was somewhere where they were playing a tribute of all like the Shrek songs. They had the Shrek soundtrack going on somewhere.
I know, right? So he had "I'm a Believer."
Yeah.
And I saw your face. That one, All Star.
All-Star.
And then he had that one, Walk on the Sun.
I don't know that one. The other
Walk
two
on
are
the Sun.
more
Yeah.
his style.
Yeah, but I know that was pretty messed up. Hey, he was only 56 years old. His liver.
Wow.
Yeah, speaking of liver, you guys want a beer?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Might
Go ahead.
as well just go.
Yeah, drinking
Get into
killed
it.
Perfect.
drinking killed him, but we're good.
And then not only did we lose him, but we also lost Jimmy Buffett.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
You know who Jimmy Buffett is? No, he doesn't own a buffet or anything like that.
It's okay. Eric didn't know who he
Yeah,
was.
I
either.
didn't.
Oh,
And
you
it's
didn't?
like,
No,
But you know his music, though.
Yeah.
No.
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 Margaritaville.
Margaritaville,
Cheeseburger in
Cheeseburger Paradise.
Yeah, he had a couple other songs that.
No, they're not. They're like your Hawaiian shirt alcoholic kind of people.
He was like a
Jeez. On the
professional
beach.
Yeah.
bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty. And then we lost him to skin cancer. He was battling skin cancer for a little while.
Kinda
I thought he was
makes
tan.
sense,
Yeah.
He was
though.
always tan.
Well, it's because he was
He
always
was on the beach.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Sunscreen.
So anyway, yeah, that's a sad. Anyway, let's get on with the show, son.
All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. Yeah, let's welcome our guests to the show. Mark, would you please introduce him? You want to do the
Yes.
honors?
The Carmonas. Today we have with us Erik and Paley Carmona.
Yep, glad you guys are here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
You guys are right on time. We were getting ready to start the show without you. You guys,
Sorry, a little
Yeah.
traffic.
no, I get it.
I
yeah.
broke every rule on the highway probably, but it's okay. We're here.
Oh, dude, you know what? Speaking of breaking a rule on the highway, I was on my way here, and you guys didn't see this because you guys were a little further back. I freaking ran a red light because your brother called me.
Like drive.
I mean,
like
I was driving, and I saw the red.
I do that.
I saw the red, and then
I do
the
that.
phone rings,
Yep.
and I looked at it, and for some reason, I just thought I could go. And I freaking stopped. So, of course, I was across the crosswalk, you
yep.
know? And so then I got people making this
Going around
loop
you.
going around me. I feel so bad. But then I looked behind me, and this truck was like, he gave me room to back up. And I was like, nah, I think I'm all right here. But I was way almost in the middle of the lane.
I've done that before.
Jeez, I don't think I've ever done that till now.
Well, I mean that's because you were looking down at your phone. So I mean,
Yeah, I
thank
know.
God it wasn't any.
I do a lot of stop signs sometimes.
Lots of stop signs.
I'll be changing the
red
song and then I'm like,
lights.
oh, stop sign. That's too late. I'm just gonna floor it and hopefully make it.
Oh, shit.
We blame the Jeep. He gets road rage.
Sometimes. A little
yeah.
road rage.
You get attitude driving around in a Jeep.
Oh
huh?
Yeah.
He's like invincible.
Invincible.
He's got it. Thank
There you
you.
go.
Oh my
Invincible.
gosh.
That's funny. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. I appreciate you guys
Thank
coming
for
in.
having us.
Yeah, you guys familiar with the show?
Well, yesterday we watched 3 episodes.
Yes.
So okay,
Trying to
you-
get ready. We're preparing.
Yeah.
There we go. So you binged.
Yeah,
you binge
we
watched the
binged
show.
them. Yeah.
We did. I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was getting into.
Yeah, so by the time you guys got to the end of each episode, you saw the games that we play. So
Yep.
obviously, you
Yes.
guys had to start quizzing yourself
Yeah.
late at night. Hey, do you remember when we got married?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Anniversary.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
yesterday we were like, okay, you're gonna say this, I'll say this in case. Preparing ourselves.
We're gonna
There you go.
teamwork
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
That's funny.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, how we doing this evening? Everything good?
Good.
Good.
Just got off work.
Got off of work, and you
Yeah.
guys are rushing to get here.
Yeah, she got off at
Yes.
6. So
I get off at 6.
Yeah.
From the 9 to 5, and
Okay,
it was a day. It was
Yeah.
definitely a Wednesday.
definitely right. And then my
Oh, it is
my day-
Wednesday.
you
I'm
know,
off.
And the days are thrown off because
yeah, because Monday was Labor Day.
Well, I already work
Yeah.
Sunday to Thursday, so my day's already technically one back for me. So
Yeah.
that threw me off even more.
Yeah.
I
know,
I
and
don't
you-
know what today is.
And then this morning I left the house and I was like, shit, I forgot to take the trash out.
Oh, that's right, but we get it tomorrow.
But then we get it, you know,
Yeah.
you get that extra day.
Oh, yeah.
So I felt bad for about 30 seconds. I hit the stop sign down the street and I'm like, your mom can do it.
exactly.
Oh, it's like a work. What do you guys do when they do valet trash?
Oh, we just put it outside our door for valet trash Sunday
But
through Thursday.
there was a day behind, so
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing.
So they didn't do it on Sunday because they wanted to give their person that extra day off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just did it Monday through Thursday this week,
Oh, okay.
which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how's the summer going so far?
Good. Just been working. We just got back from a family vacation. We went to Florida.
Okay.
We were there for a week. So my sister came down from California. She's been living in California for
Since January?
Since January now.
Where did you guys meet? Did you guys meet here or meet?
No, she flew from Cali to Florida, and then we obviously from Kansas to Florida.
Yeah.
So she had a long flight. She went
was gonna say,
from LAX all the way to
I think she went to Charlotte.
I think Charlotte, and Charlotte to
Charlotte to
Florida.
Charlotte, right down to
She
Florida.
said it was
Yeah,
like 8
she-
hours.
she
I was gonna
left-
say a direct from here to Florida is like 5.
Yeah.
So I would imagine it's almost double.
Well, it was like maybe three,
Three
4
and a half.
hours. And that was two
if
different
you fly,
flights,
if you
so
fly Delta or United, they don't have a direct flight to Pensacola.
only
So
Spirit
you
and
have to take
Southwest.
us. You have to stop either in Atlanta, Charlotte. If you do Spirit, direct flight.
I don't like flying in the first place. So.
Me
No,
neither.
same
Yeah,
way.
Me neither.
I hate
right.
it.
So
Yeah.
taking 2 planes for a 3-hour flight ride is
Like I don't,
I know.
I don't,
You know-
I don't fit on a plane seat regularly.
I think
Literally.
all right. Like I don't want to call it a phobia, but like I have enough anxiety. Like, hey, I don't know how to really read a plane
especially
ticket.
When we were taking off from Florida and we hit
Oh,
that
yeah.
hit that turbulence going up.
Like, oh God.
It was
Not fun.
actually, so I told his dad, I was like, first time on Delta. I was like, I love Delta. It's amazing. It's probably the best airline in my opinion.
Right.
And I was like, you'll love it. It's perfect, seamless. 5 minutes in, literally.
The whole plane starts shaking going.
Turbulence. And I was like, oh my God, like, best flight ever for the first time.
I said, I know this plane came with massage chairs.
man, you know,
It was bad. It was bad.
and like you said, son, you don't like flying. I don't either. I don't like flying. I drive. I'm one that likes to drive. I'll drive.
I'll drive
17 hours.
I'll drive anywhere.
That's so much better.
Like we go to El Paso, Texas, and it used to be 17 hours. Now it's 14. It's
That's
like
not bad.
shortening it. Speed limit's going up.
The world's getting smaller.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like when I'm driving after that 12th hour, I'm like, damn, we should have flew. I start thinking, I'm getting tired. I can't wait to get there. I get all anxious, and that's when I start thinking we should have flew.
Yeah.
But then when you fly, I'm like, fuck this. I should have drove.
I should have drove.
I should have drove. Because like you said, all the turbulence is just and then I'm one that I say, all I gotta do is sleep. Just go to sleep and it doesn't. You can't do it.
I can't do that either.
I'm
I
actually-
snore, and I don't want to do that to people.
And then sitting up
lay here.
straight, and then they say you can lean it back. So you lean it back just like this much, right? And it's not. It's just flying is horrible. I think.
I don't know if you guys saw, Delta just had to do an emergency landing for toxic emergency. Because somebody had diarrhea all over the plane.
Actually, my brother just said that.
I saw that. I'm like, that is terrible.
That's awful.
So they were leaving.
I get
Atlanta.
I get
They had to turn back around and stop for emergency landing because there was a toxic emergency until they found out somebody had diarrhea on the plane.
Hey, I get it, man.
I was like,
But wasn't it
That's
like
why I
in the
don't-
middle?
I don't know.
Did they not make it to the restroom? Or
I guess not. It must have just
when I read that, I
anxiety
thought,
kicked in and just
Yeah,
came out.
man. That's
And
why
I
I don't want to. I don't want to
was
eat.
like-
Like I'm like they're serving drinks. Like I don't want to have to use the restroom on a plane.
like
Like I don't want to get sucked out of it
Yeah.
at the plane.
that's,
Too many things that can happen. No, thank you.
I saw that video as well, and then you could see it right down the walkway. I'm like, everything's covered up, and everybody was out of the plane by then.
Oh no.
But I thought it was one of those that everybody was getting sick, and everybody was
diarrhea.
having diarrhea. But it was just like maybe one person.
No, yeah, I think just one person.
Maybe.
Jeez, and you had to turn the plane all the way around
Yeah,
for
they,
that.
they had to.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what they said. They had to do emergency landing and turn back around.
And now you're on the flight risk for shitting yourself.
Hey, you're banned from Delta flying
Right.
for life.
Blacklisted.
Yeah, what is your guys' favorite season?
Mine's definitely summer.
Yeah, she likes
I
summer.
am a summer person through and through. Beach, water, tanning, like swimsuits.
Being on the boat.
Like I love being on the boat. During here, when we don't have boats anywhere.
Yeah,
He takes the doors off and takes everything off in
Yeah,
the
on the
Jeep,
Jeep,
and
yeah.
I close my eyes and it feels like I'm on the pontoon. So it's just like literally summer. He likes the colder seasons.
I like cold. See, I don't like being hot or sweaty or like
Right.
it's like sticky. Like
I get that. Yeah,
I'd rather be like bundled up in like a hoodie or sweats and just like
it's
a fall
it's
time.
like during the winter you can figure out how to keep yourself warm.
yeah.
During the summer,
There's only so much you can do.
you got to either stay home or go to somewhere it's cool and.
Just go to the pool and
Yeah.
have like a drink with you. You're fine. You'll cool down.
I don't know, man. This summer though has been damn hot. I mean, we have a pool in our backyard, and we're like, it's too damn hot to swim. That's the way I felt.
Well, when we got back from Florida was like 80s, high 90s.
Yeah, it was perfect.
And when we landed, it was 98 degrees at 8:30 p.m. here. I was like,
Yeah,
It was hotter.
It's-
here.
I was like, I'm going back. I'm going back.
it's a different heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in Florida the sun is just like right there. You know, the sun.
Yeah.
When we went to Florida, I usually don't get burnt. You know,
Yeah.
I get tan, I get dark.
Yeah, I get tan.
And I thought I don't need. And the kids we put suntan. I was like, I'm good. I don't need this shit. Oh, I paid for that. I was miserable.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
so miserable.
Back was burned.
You could just feel the heat.
You can't even lay down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't blister up, but man, it was horrible. That was the last time. That's probably been a long time, right? Remember when we went to
Since
Florida?
we went to Florida, we haven't been to Florida in like 6 years. 7 years. It's been a while for us.
Florida's fun. I like Florida.
Yeah.
We love Florida. We go to the Panhandle. There's like no crocodiles, alligators. There's just jellies and like
Tons of jellyfish.
Tons of jellyfish.
Why
that's
is it called the Panhandle?
It looks like
a panhandle.
like a
Yeah.
handle
Like a pan.
on a pan. It's just like
Kind
the,
of. It's
the
like
top,
it's like
the
a
top
super
left.
skinny, like just.
Oh
strip.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
it's
why
like a panhandle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they couldn't call it a bike handle or a
I guess panhandle.
Like it's
panhandle.
pan.
It looks like a giant sartén.
That pizza place. Oh, that's like the best pizza in the panhandle.
Oh yeah, the best pizza, the number one pizza in
the
the whole
Panhandle.
Panhandle. It's like Poppy's Pizza.
Papa's Pizza.
Papa's Pizza. It's on my Instagram.
It's good.
Also, a lot
They're
of homeless,
amazing.
so a lot
So,
of panhandling in the panhandle.
So it was. So it was good. It was good. Good
Oh,
stuff.
it's good. We go every time.
Deep dish.
No, just thin crust.
there's
Just thin crust.
Normal,
Just thin crust.
Normal pizza.
You ever had pizza from New York?
No,
You guys ever been to New York?
no, I have not.
No.
I've
I
been
think
to
she
Hyde
has.
Park, New York once. I took my best friend. I traveled with her from here to Hyde Park, driving. It was like a 3-day drive because you stopped.
yeah.
We were 18, and took her up to CIA, which is the Culinary Institute of America. And so,
I thought it was
Yes,
the Central Intelligence of America.
the other one,
The other CIA.
There's
You're
two.
CIA. Oh,
So
man.
she-
Maybe it's just a
she
front
graduated.
for the actual CIA.
It could be to
Hidden
be
in plain
honest.
sight. There you go.
Very much so. So I've only been there. I haven't been in the city.
Oh, okay.
So we want to though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun. We went. We have been a couple summers or last summer.
It was last summer.
Last summer we all went, and it was good. It was a good little trip. Father's Day weekend.
It's all right.
It's alright.
It was
I'm not a
fine.
city guy,
Just
so it's
ice.
all right.
Yeah, I mean neither. I like just chill.
Yeah.
Like, just calm. Not a lot of people.
There's no calm
around. Yeah,
in the
see.
concrete jungle.
Well, we went to Vegas and we stayed on Fremont Street,
Oh yeah.
and our hotel was like literally in the main of Fremont Street,
There's a plaza.
and it was like till 4 a.m. just blasting music. My hotel room was shaking.
Really?
I was like, I'm
So
not
it was,
coming here
uh,
ever again. This is terrible.
So they're like they say, the city that never sleeps.
Yeah,
Oh, literally.
Literally, huh?
literally.
Kind of like, and it's like that in New York City, Times Square.
Yeah.
Same thing. Years ago, I went down there and we were down 3-4 in the morning just walking, and
Yeah, it's
you lose
Yeah.
people lose track of time and
Yeah.
Times Square. So I'm sure it's like that. I've never been to Vegas. I mean, I've been to Vegas for like a layover.
Yeah.
But I've never done anything there. And
I mean it's okay.
would you go back? I mean, or you're like, okay, I've been here. Yeah,
I might
been here, done that.
Yeah, it's kind of like I've done it. Maybe one more time. Cool.
Maybe like if
Yeah.
I had like
Maybe for a bachelor party or
boatload
something.
Yeah.
of money to go gambling with.
'Cause
heck
it's
yeah,
expensive.
Like, if
It's
I just
expensive.
had
Oh, I
like
bet.
20,000 to blow on
So-
just gambling.
I played one hand of blackjack and I lost $20. I was like, okay, I'm done. This is most I'm losing. $20.
I always take 100.
I left the
I lose
table.
100, but I always take 100. If I can
Yep.
make a difference there,
Yeah.
100's at least like I'm having fun. I don't want to get out
Yeah.
too quickly.
Yeah. It was fun though.
No, that's good. So Paley, you a Kansas girl?
I mean, yeah.
Born and raised?
Not born.
No, okay, where were you born and
I
raised?
was born in Springfield, so Springfield, Missouri. I was.
That's
I
where
was
the
just in
Simpsons,
Springfield.
right?
I was just
And that's gotta be
in
it.
Springfield this past weekend.
Oh, that's
Nice.
right. You was.
Yeah.
Did you go to the aquarium?
No, we went kind of late to the giant. The Bass Pro Shop there is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
where it all
Don't
started.
start it, yeah. I mean, like
So,
it's
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I mean, like I'm not a hunter or nothing, but it's kind of cool to see all that stuff.
all the
Yeah.
fishing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
it's fun.
Yeah. So Springfield, Missouri. So born and raised there, and then
Born
there.
and then we came to Kansas City when I was 2-ish,
okay.
and then ever since then I've been Kansas City, this general area, since then.
So where did you? So then where did you grow up?
Kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
I was in Olathe for a little bit, Garner for a little bit, Edgerton for a little bit, and then my mom met a guy, and we moved to Overland Park, and
Okay.
I've been to Overland
So
Park since
slowly
then.
you've been coming this way. Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
I just drifted.
Started out.
Yeah,
So-
slowly.
Start Gardner and
Yeah,
Olathe
yeah,
and Overland Park.
So, graduated from Shawnee Mission West.
nice.
So I went to West and went to JUCO for a little bit, on and off. And then now we're in Prairie Village. So,
Nice. How much? Speaking of West, do you miss high school?
no.
Not at all. What kind of student were you there?
I was an art geek.
Were you?
Yeah. I graduated with five and a half extra credits because I took
Oh, I thought you
every
would say
single-
5.5 extra paintings. That you did.
No. I was that kid that went to Broadmoor for culinary for baking, and I had half days because of it. And then I also did almost every single art class except for ceramics, because who wants to do ceramics? Except
Right.
except for this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm a
Making
painter.
bongs and whatnot.
I like to paint. So
Oh, she was in school for baking. Weren't you also baking in school?
Well, I went to culinary school for college, just 1 year.
Just 1 year.
just
So
one year.
I'm done.
Yeah.
The real
I
culinary
thought I
side.
wanted to do it, and I was like, maybe I don't want to do it.
Were,
No.
were you a popular student in school?
No.
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 You hang out with the small crowd, the big crowd. It was.
other kids from other schools.
Oh,
I didn't really like anybody at last.
Fair enough.
I mean, you know, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody liked this guy either, so yeah.
I mean,
that
like,
makes sense.
I had a lot of good friends.
Now
you
I'm on
know,
TV.
And
Now I'm on TV. Right?
here we are. So.
Right.
So the friends that you had in high school, do you still keep in touch with them? Or?
Yeah, my friend who I took to CIA, she went to East. So
Oh, okay.
we were friends. Still are friends. Sorry, we are friends.
Still friends? Okay.
We just never see each other. You know, once you get into adulthood, you just don't see people anymore.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm too busy for friends sometimes.
enough, yeah.
Do you have a good memory from high school, or is there something that just kind of pops in your head once in a while and you're like, oh yeah, that was pretty cool, or nothing?
Not really.
Yeah, graduation was probably the best thing, right? Just get out of there.
Funny enough, he was at my graduation
Yeah.
and we didn't even know each
We
other.
didn't know
then.
each other yet.
Really?
Because I graduated with his cousin.
Yeah.
So that's why you were there.
Yeah.
He was there for his cousin.
Yeah.
But no, I don't remember
That's
much of my graduation. I mean, like I see photos and stuff, and it was 10 years ago. So it's kind of like,
Oh, okay. So,
you know,
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys 10-year reunion this year?
yeah, I'm not going.
Oh.
all right, I'll scratch that question out.
Too busy for that.
Yeah.
I work full time.
Yeah.
Yep, there you
So right out of any college? Or?
Yeah, I went to JUCO for a little bit. For a little bit there, I wanted to do history, so I did 4 history classes in the same semester and flunked out.
Wow.
And then I recently just went back to JUCO 2 years ago.
To pick up what? Did you forget something?
I enrolled again for marketing, and I did
Okay.
finish with my social media marketing certificate and my Hootsuite certificate. I was thinking maybe, you know, because this is when I started doing the chamoy business. I was like, maybe I should know a little bit more, like strategy wise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I did some of that stuff. I think I took a business class just to kind of get a little bit more information on what way to do
Yeah.
and how to, you know.
How to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good for you.
and that's fine.
Right. Okay. So what was your first job? Do you remember your first job?
Cinzetti's.
Eddie's.
Cinzetti's.
That's Italian.
Yes, it's the only one in Kansas. It's right there
Is
by
it
our house at 91st and Metcalf.
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there. I was a host, and I made $4.50 an hour, and I was 16. Yeah, so I didn't even have a car yet, and I went there, and that was fun. Long nights, you know,
Yeah.
restaurant life, and then I think I was there for like 8 months or so, and then I left. I went to a different restaurant, and then from there it was just a hopping of restaurants.
Okay. So you kind of
Always
like that.
in the industry,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep,
Okay.
always was. Right now I'm not. I'm in the property management business for my full-time job right now, you know, for health insurance and a normal paycheck.
Okay. So when did the Pie 5 pizza come in?
Let's see.
man,
I
that's a while ago.
started that in
That's your homework.
2015. I want to say. I think it was.
Because I think that's where I saw you.
Yeah, I think it was July or August 2015, and then he was a shift lead that they brought over from the Oak Park one, and he was training the new hires, and I was a new hire for that launch and mission, and so I was just a team lead, or normal team member, and then from there just worked my way up to technically assistant manager at a different location until I quit that job too.
Okay.
So
What a fad. What a fad those were.
yeah,
Pie 5. I mean,
Yeah.
a little unnecessary in my own opinion. I said that in the beginning. Just this whole make your own pizza thing. I'm not dramatic like that. Just give me
Yeah.
a pepperoni pizza. I'm not here for all this.
there's still a lot of different concepts though of that are still around.
Well, yeah, like you see people like have
crazy.
macaroni shops where you throw in
Yeah.
different types of macaroni.
Kind of like to build
like,
your own, whatever it could be.
unnecessary. Just
Well,
give me
yeah.
some macaroni. I don't need all these
The
extra
only, I
fixins.
feel
I'm
like
the
the only
same way.
company who's been able to be successful in that is Chipotle.
Yeah, I mean, because
Build
that
your own
makes
burrito.
that makes at
Right.
least more
Yeah.
sense because there's needs to be like quite a bit of stuff in a burrito.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need mushrooms in my macaroni. I don't need
Tofu.
Exactly. I don't need all this in my, stick to just sandwiches and burritos. Stuff that makes sense to have a lot of stuff in them.
You know what's good in macaroni is bacon bits.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
bits.
what a lot of people do. I mean,
Yeah, or breadcrumbs.
Or more cheese.
Or more cheese.
There you go, yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah.
That just makes sense. I don't need extreme recipes because that's just annoying.
Yeah.
You're just being bougie for no reason.
There we go.
That's true.
All right. Your turn, Eric. Where are you originally from?
So I was born in Mexico City, Mexico.
Wow.
Nice.
And I'd been, my parents migrated here when I was 6 months old.
Oh.
So you don't remember much about Mexico City, huh? Man, what was it? What was it that brought you guys, your parents, here to Kansas City and
better life for us, for their kids.
Yeah.
At the time, just me.
Okay.
Just better off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was it about Kansas City that they just stopped here?
I think we had a family here
Already.
already. I believe some of my dad's uncles were here.
Okay.
Kind of already settled in.
Yeah.
And then they told him, "Hey, come over. We got a job lined up, everything." Sure enough, my dad came first, and then me and my mom came second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Yeah, to kind of like get an apartment, get situated, and then by the time
raise some money and
yeah.
then get it all situated
Yeah.
and then bring you guys.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense. That's the way they all did it. Like my grandfather, he from Mexico came straight here. Railroad.
Large Hispanic
You know.
community moved to Kansas City again.
Yeah,
the
it's-
railroad.
it's-
They
it's
follow
all-
the railroad.
It's all about the railroad. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
My dad and like 3 or 4 of his brothers, they all
Yeah.
came from Juarez, Mexico, and followed his dad here and
Yeah.
started doing the railroad thing, and then start raising families. So
Yeah.
that's what it's either here or Chicago. Like
Yeah, that's true.
I know some people they're from Durango
Okay.
and they stopped in Chicago. That's
Well, I have some family in St. Louis too.
okay. Yeah.
So some of my they first came to KC. After they came to KC, they went to St. Louis. I don't know why.
Yeah. It's the Arch
I guess.
or the St. Louis Cardinals or something.
Maybe.
We got golden arches here too.
Yeah, we
The
do.
McDonald's.
We got fountains.
We got a lot of fountains, a lot of fountains, a lot of water. Yeah.
Then where'd you go to high school? Where'd you grow up around?
China Mission South.
South. So kept it in the Shawnee Mission District.
We still are. Well, right now we live in China Mission East District.
Yes.
Okay.
From west, south, living east.
Now we live in the East District.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Perry Village.
Yeah.
Prairie Village.
Well, we're like right on like the border of like
On the cuff.
on the cuff of like China Mission South and China Mission East.
Yeah, like across the street is technically Overland Park. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
catty corner to us
You
where
know how
Sprouts
like the
is
best way to
Overland
describe it is
Park.
kind of like state line.
Yeah,
You 1 foot's in state line.
Oh, yeah.
1 foot's in
Yeah.
like that.
that's a really
Okay.
good analogy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
right.
cool. Good job. She's saying good job. She just pat on the shoulder. Pat on the back. Yeah. What was your first language?
I would say Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish.
So
yeah.
your parents just spoke.
Yeah, fluent Spanish. So all the way, and then all throughout elementary, middle school, and high school, I had to take ESL in a way.
You did?
ESL?
So it's kids who spoke a different language had
Yeah.
to be taken away for like 30 minutes or an hour to take an exam, make sure your
Yeah,
English
yeah.
was,
Have somebody
was
else.
progressing you,
Yeah.
kind of stuff
ESL.
like that. But yeah, I would say English is my first language, but I speak English. better.
Spanish was your first language.
Yeah.
Spanish your first.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was the same way. I don't remember, but my mom and dad said, yeah, we spoke to you in Spanish,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe when I hit kindergarten, and that's when I started to learn English. I really don't remember that far back, but yeah, but Spanish was my first language too.
Yeah.
I like bragging about that too, even though I don't remember it.
It's a good
Good thing to have.
Good thing to have under your belt.
I wish
Yeah.
they taught it to us.
Yeah,
I mean,
Paley-
shit, we
Paley-
don't know shit.
You know what? You guys just didn't listen.
No, you had to continue. You can't
Don't
blame
yell
us.
at me. So what I see, these guys, and they all say that. The 4 of them say, "Yeah, you guys didn't teach us Spanish," and I'm like, "Okay, well, you took Spanish classes, and you stood and
That's not the same.
but that was your way to learn Spanish." And I remember helping you guys. Well, I remember helping more Mario in his Spanish class. I mean, we'd sit there but the Spanish was different.
Yeah.
It's
it was
formal
it was
versus
Spain.
informal.
Well, not yeah. They teach you Spanish from Spain.
Yeah.
That's because her sister's been texting me like, "Hey, can you help me with my Spanish homework?" I'm like, Some of these
No.
words I don't even know.
Right?
They look weird.
Like one
what?
word that I learned in Spanish class, and it's weird, I always remember, is coche,
Yeah.
which is
Car?
car.
Carro, yeah.
We say carro.
Yeah.
Over there they
Because
call
that's
it
the
a
lazy
coche.
Spanish. You just use the American word and that's
Car-
accent.
Carro. We use a lot of slang.
Yeah.
Like Spanish, is,
Carro.
like Mexican slang is it's a lot of slang. Right.
Yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
is slang.
Like a quarter. A quota. Have you ever heard of
Una
it?
quota.
Una quota, yeah.
Una quota.
Yeah, I learned that from a friend of mine. His mom would always say, or he'd ask for a quarter, and I was like, "What's a quarter?" And it's a quarter. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought that was
is
ash.
no, that's your.
La escuela.
So you say you went to South? You said
South,
We
yeah.
were just there yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, our daughter, she's playing volleyball.
Have you guys seen the new? Well, not new, but
They
semi-new,
re-updated the whole
updated
stadium.
The stadium
Yeah.
with the big.
Oh yeah.
Jumbotron and everything.
Yeah, even the stadium
Yeah,
seats.
it was concrete, and then
They
they,
did.
tore it
Yeah.
down.
They did all that. Yeah, did you in high school? Did you take Spanish classes? How come?
Oh, I think I took one in middle school, just cause.
You got a C, didn't you?
I got an A.
Oh, did you? A lot of Mexicans who know Spanish for some reason take it, and they
Well,
still get
on the
Cs.
final,
Yes.
I got a C.
Okay.
Is there a story behind that?
No, I think I just kind of ran through it.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I already got an A. I don't need to. I don't need to focus on this.
Yeah.
this final.
So anybody ever give you shit like, why are you taking Spanish, dude? You know Spanish. Why are you
Yeah.
taking it?"
No, they thought it was kind of cool. Like they were, can you help me with my answers? real
There
quick?"
you go,
I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know what
'Cause
sucks?
in high school, I took it because it was an easy,
Yeah.
easy A, But I mean, at the time, my teacher was like, oh, you don't need to do it. She
Yeah.
was real cool about it.
Yeah.
And so I'd go to the gym and play basketball instead.
See, and I got racially profiled in my Spanish class, and it's not fair because I didn't know Spanish.
Yeah.
But the teacher gave me a harder time because I'm supposed to know Spanish versus my buddy who was white was cheating and could take all the time he wanted on his because he doesn't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish either. Just because I'm brown doesn't mean I have to know it.
So Marcos had
You're judging me.
Marcos had to cheat off of him.
I had to cheat off him. I thought that was messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I took Spanish all 4 years, and it was great.
I
But
think
like I said, I was in the.
I think
in
I
the
did
gym.
French for one semester, not even that, 3 weeks, and I said I need to get out of this class. This is confusing. So
Yeah.
I got out of it and did something.
It's
I think I
too
did
much.
weight instead or something.
Nice.
Yeah, were you a student athlete? Did you play?
I
any sports?
played football in 8th grade and then my senior year.
Really?
Big gap.
That's
but
a big jump.
I did it.
No, that's good. You did it your senior year.
Yeah.
That way,
I did it I knew I was gonna have a short schedule coming up.
Yeah.
So and a lot of the guys that were playing football from my 8th grade year were still playing.
Oh, really?
And I was just gonna be the same thing, which it kind of was, but just
Was it?
a little tougher,
Yeah.
'Cause everybody gets a little bigger. It's a little
Yeah.
different.
What position did you play?
D lineman.
Were you?
Yeah. I didn't start. I wasn't that good.
Oh, okay.
But I was just in the. I did start on special teams.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What was any college after?
Like I said, 1 year in culinary school.
Okay.
At JUCO,
Oh, yeah.
and that's it.
That's
I
about it?
wanted to be a chef. I was pretty set on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, after that first year, I was like, maybe it's not what I want to do.
It's too hot in the kitchen.
No, not that.
You're like, I need to find me somebody that's going to cook for us.
You burnt both your hands.
Yeah, I did burp both my hands. Well, in culinary school, all of the sartenes, the pans,
Yeah.
they're all one solid piece of metal. So whenever they're heating on the stove,
Yeah.
well, the handle's gonna be hot.
Right. Yeah.
Well, me not thinking, that's why the chefs wear a towel. If you see some of the chefs in their apron, that towel was meant to grab the
handles.
the handle of everything. So I went to grab it, and then I did it with both hands, and then I had to stick my hand in like an egg yolk and mustard during.
That's the cooling down. That's how you.
I was like,
Really?
No, they wanted him to mix the stuff. They were getting ready to bake a cake.
I did it on my final. The final was to make a dish.
Yeah.
Well, it was a set dish you had to make from scratch, everything, and I think I was making my holiday sauce or something.
Ah,
I
hollandaise.
had to do something.
Love
and
me some
I
hollandaise.
touched the handle. And
But making hollandaise sauce,
panhandle?
that's from scratch.
it's
though.
egg yolk, olive oil, lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
Lemon
And I think
juice.
a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
But if you
you just have
whisk
to
it
do it
too
right.
hard, you'll fluff it.
Yeah.
But if you
gotta do it just
right, it has to
right.
be like runny.
And if you don't
Yeah.
do it right, then you break it.
Yeah, and then
And it
restart.
gets like weird consistency where it looks gross.
Yeah, kind of
So
like
you-
filmy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have
Why
to
would
do
we
a
film
certain
you?
way.
Filmy.
I don't want to feel you.
Fill him in. So
Fill me in.
Oh,
Chris.
film him.
So Chris, he's really good at making hollandaise sauce.
Packaging.
Okay.
Yeah, we get the McCormick pack. You just
Good.
heat up the water and you pour that in and you just sit there and but
try
the
to
only
make
thing-
it like the
only thing he
Japanese
does
restaurants.
Wrong, the only thing he does wrong in my opinion is he stirs the opposite way that I do. I think
Clockwise.
which
or
way do you
clockwise.
stir?
I think like
Counterclock.
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Or
No,
clockwise.
like-
Clockwise.
Like this. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
clockwise.
that which is the right way. See?
Clockwise,
Yeah.
I told you guys.
Yeah, clockwise.
And these guys, you do counterclockwise too, right?
really?
Both ways.
Both ways?
No, I always do clockwise, especially when I do my eggs.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah,
just it's
clockwise.
just faster doing it
Yeah.
backwards. Just like
I put it on the ground and then I just spin around it. That's how I did it.
oh man. So, so your first job?
Technically Panda Express for the summer. That was
You guys are.
You only did it for one summer?
one summer because I couldn't work. They had some weird rule about not letting kids work throughout the school. Now they allow it.
Yeah.
But I can only work during the summertime. And then after that, I believe I was just gonna turn 16 or 17. I believe 16. And then after that, I went to Pi Phi, which is like across the street from Panda Express.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In like the same parking lot.
Yeah, I only worked there for summer.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Are we starting to cross that bridge of where we met? This
Yep,
Pi
that's-
5?
that's Pi
Where are
Phi,
we
that's-
coming to?
That's
Pi
yeah,
Phi.
we're-
It was Pi 5.
It was
Five.
Pi 5.
But the
Yeah.
one,
Yep,
the one in
so-
Mission.
The one in
Yeah, the
Mission.
one-
Yeah, so
Mission.
yeah, that was going to be my next question. Well, I wasn't sure how long you worked there because I was going to ask you.
I worked there for a long
Oh,
time.
God.
at,
You
at
were
Yeah.
5.5, 6 years.
wait a minute
for
at
him.
Panda or at
At Pi 5.
Pi 5.
I think I did 5 years. I was
Yeah.
when I
Hey,
I've
Pi
only-
5, man. 5 years.
I've only had
That's only. I think you're only allowed to work 5
Yeah,
years.
it's a contract.
That's it.
That's
After
it,
that,
yeah.
you're done.
You're on your 5th job. Ever.
Yeah, ever.
Ever.
I'm pretty loyal.
His
like,
fifth
I
job.
like I'll like even like if shit gets tough, like I'll stick it out. I'm loyal. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to job hop. Like I'll stick with it. Oh yeah, I was with them for 5 years. I did a lot of cool things with the Globals.
Oh yeah.
They treated me well. I opened up a restaurant with them in my hand, and next to K State.
Okay.
So they took me down there for a week. We did the grand opening of the Pi 5 down there.
Sweet.
And then,
The certificate you got for helping.
oh yeah,
Down syndrome?
when I was the general manager at the Mission location, a lady had came in the restaurant, casual, getting pizza, blah, 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 just made small conversation.
Yeah.
And she was in charge of the Down Syndrome Guild of Greater Kansas City.
Okay.
She was like, it would be awesome to bring some kids before, your shift starts and teach them just like regular, how to have a job.
Yeah.
Just do regular basics of working. I was like, absolutely. So we set it up, and I had a really good connection with one of the kids. We kept in touch. I offered him a job,
Nice.
just doing small things,
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on him, helping him out with whatever.
They sound like they'd be down for that.
Yeah. And well, then her parents, his parents, I guess like once a year they nominate like a person in the community that stands out.
Yeah.
Well, out of like, I don't know, like
Not like thousands.
like in the thousands,
Man.
you would get nominated. Well,
In
I
the
won
whole Casey area.
I won for the Casey area. It was a crazy award.
You just want a certificate, or you
Yeah,
want
just a certificate, just like
Just a
being
piece
like-
of paper saying
Yeah.
thank you. or-
is it hanging over the wall? You got a plaque.
He won it for that year, and at that time he was general manager of a different
Of a
location.
different location.
So
Yeah,
they
but-
physically had to find him.
Yeah. So I went from the Oak Park location to Mission to Leewood.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if that says a lot. Like I was hopping around.
Yeah.
Well, then for a little bit you were at the Independence location.
Yeah.
No,
My final days were
yeah,
at Independence
Independence,
location.
yeah.
Those are where my days came to an end.
Here's the crazy thing: are those places still up and going? Because I only
One.
know a couple.
One.
One.
and-
There's only one
and-
left?
One or
and,
two?
You leave and they all shut down? Jeez.
My location that I was the
It's the
assistant
91st and
manager of
Metcalf.
is
It's still
still,
there?
Still
open.
going.
Yeah.
You guys ever go back there?
No, we went once. We
She
went.
said no.
We went once, and
And,
I can't say it on TV.
No,
It was not as clean as it was when I was there.
fair enough.
But to be fair, that was a couple of years ago, so it could be better now. You
Yeah.
don't know. Like
Yeah.
new management comes in.
Right.
I was very.
I thought there was
like,
something like happened at the mission one, like someone tried making designs for them, and it just all went to hell.
Yeah,
like
some
it was
guy.
All, yeah,
some
it was all.
guy.
It just all went to shit. Yeah, that's what I heard.
He got too many free pizza cards.
That's what I heard. I know. He
every
kept
day.
coming every day. That's what I
Well,
heard.
that same guy I heard won like free pizza for life.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how
he
he won
came
that.
in like all the time to get free pizza.
After
Probably
school.
put that one
So-
coupon and just ran it through like
Yeah.
a copy machine.
He was probably the same guy that inevitably
it.
made it close.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. Screw that guy.
Oh, and that same guy cut my hair in the back.
yeah. Oh, and
Health,
So that
health
explains-
violations. Come on.
Same
Oh, this guy ruined the franchise.
Getting haircuts in the kitchen.
Jeez.
I did it all. I did not care. I was
mission
like,
location was
I
fun,
was
though.
on top of the pedestal at like 19, being general manager. I was like, I'm gonna do whatever.
That's where you guys all hung out. I mean, you guys are there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the youngest assistant manager and the youngest general manager of that whole franchise,
Yeah.
of at least the Kansas City section.
Man,
We
so-
don't know outside of that.
So
of
now,
course.
there wasn't one time where you're like, man, I need to open up my own and
Well, I've always wanted.
franchise.
I've always wanted to.
yeah, franchise it
Be
out.
your own
I was
something.
gonna be my own. It was gonna be whatever. I
Yeah.
just wanted to be work for myself.
Okay.
Boss.
So I've always wanted to do that.
And you know what? I think it's time we start talking about it.
Yeah.
Carmona's Chamoy.
Well, I mean, we'll get there. I just
I'm just saying, man. It seems not like a great time. We got it
Yeah.
out there, you know.
I
they
know.
clearly
Yeah, I
want to talk
see, and
about it.
they look pretty good.
They look pretty good. We got a
Um,
taste test as well here, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? Can we? Yeah, let's
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
this real quick.
Yeah.
So we
'Cause-
have.
Please, you know what?
and
First, for the people, kind of explain exactly what Carmona Chamoy
That's
is.
all you.
No, that's all you.
no, that's you.
No. I just work for her.
Oh,
She's the brains, the operation. I'm just an employee.
because there's a large majority of people who may not understand what Chamoy is.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Well, when I explain this, because a lot of American people
See,
don't know
he's got it.
what
He'll explain
chamoy
it.
is. So the best definition, I was like, it's what it is. Like, it's tamarind paste made from tamarind. And they're like, oh, what's tamarind? Oh,
Yeah, first of all,
tamarind.
what the hell is a tamarind?
Tamarind is from,
Yeah.
comes from South America. You know, it's a big, giant kind of green bean looking thing, but it's brown.
And it's
And
a
then
fruit.
and you open it up, and then in that tamarind, there's like a paste and some seeds. Well, you take all that paste out, you boil it down,
Take the seeds out.
strain it. You know, add your sugar, add all your little extra ingredients, and then you have chamoy.
Yep. It's a lot of boiling, breaking down,
Yeah.
straining.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Wow,
So
sounds like
that's the
other
best
products
way.
that have
So-
to go through that come from South America.
Right. And how does this grow? Where did I mean, it's in the.
So, I guess start at the beginning. So,
No, I'll start the middle.
46 million years ago. Yeah.
so I'm one of those people where I watch a lot of TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, which is okay because I do this. I do. the
Everybody
same
else
thing, yeah.
does. And
I
anytime I see anything that's like Hispanic recipes or like food or anything, I run to Eric and I'm like, what is this? How do I do this? What is it? What's it taste like? What I like it? Like, let's find recipes. Let me modify that. Let me see if I like it. You know, because I am no stranger when it comes to Mexican food, and I love it. So I found chamoy on there, and everybody just kept making it and just making it. And I was like, I can do this. I can do it better. And you
Look
know,
at that confidence right
I have
there.
a culinary background. I've been almost literally everything in the restaurant business, from a 5-star restaurant to a fast food place. I've been a chef. I can do it, right? So I looked up recipes. I even went online and looked up recipes. I looked up authentic recipes. I looked up everybody else's stuff. I modified it, tweaked it, all of that stuff, made my own. And then it took a while trying to figure out what to name it. And I was like, you know what? Carmona's Chamoy, like, CC, here we go. Like,
Yeah.
it flows. So we did that and made a little logo. Of course, that same guy that probably put Pi 5 out of business and mission,
Yeah.
how to make a
Yeah.
new logo, because he's so much more professional at
Well,
it.
real quick, you said
And,
you thought, all right, Carmona Chamoy CC makes sense. Was this before? This had to be before you're married or after?
Oh no, we've been married for a while.
For 7 years now.
Seven years?
Since
Okay.
2017.
Yeah, so this is like-
So
Oh,
Okay, I didn't know if this was.
This has all been in the works for.
I've made the first one December of 21.
And we
Okay.
officially had our like we did like our first like initial launch.
Pop up in March of
in March.
22.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you thought about this when you guys might have been dating. You're just like, all right, here's how I'm gonna lock him in with a business contract. This is how I get him.
No, so then my first actual flavor was like a citrus flavor. I had like lime juice, lemon juice, orange juice. Like I had like all the citrus flavors inside of it, and everybody just loved it. Ooh. And I was like, okay, well, let's continue.
Everybody is my mom, my dad.
Okay, everybody with Carmona as a last name or some affiliation to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they fell in love with it. Like they literally started eating it out of the container
with a spoon.
With a spoon.
Just with the spoon, right? Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. So let's start playing with other flavors. Well, eventually, mango was born, watermelon was born, and hibiscus was born.
Or hibiscus was kind of the one we did our research and we were like, what other companies don't have? Like everybody had mango, everybody had like spicy mango, like
they had pineapple.
Nobody had hibiscus. We're like,
nobody had
that's
hibiscus.
it. Like hibiscus
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Hot biscuits?
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
What is that?
Which is
hibiscus. Like Jamaica.
Like Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Hibiscus, and for the ladies, herbiscus.
Okay.
So we did that as well. I didn't bring the watermelon one because I didn't have time to, but that's okay because mango.
Watermelon candies.
Oh, okay.
Mango's the best flavor. Well, then we started playing with candies to see, because obviously you see those everywhere.
Yeah, on your table you have the watermelons and then you have peach rings.
And peach rings.
My personal favorite is the peach rings.
My personal favorite's the Gushers.
Can we open them?
Yeah, go for it.
They're for you guys.
Yeah, they're for you guys.
And we make all of our candy with the mango chamoy to give it kind of more of a bite.
You want to try yours first?
The peach rings are a little bit how we normally serve them, and then the watermelon Sour Patch, I accidentally dumped too much into it this morning when I made it, so they're a little wet.
But that's good though, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people like it more wet. Some people like them more normal. So it's definitely one of those things.
How is it, Dad? How when you tried it?
This is good.
It's okay, honest truth.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Am I ready?
I know you guys have had this product. And I've never tried them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I tried. My nephew over there. I know he likes them. He eats them like it's popcorn.
Yeah.
When he has a chance, right? And he doesn't share.
No, he doesn't.
Why'd you close that?
He's like, I want to try one of those.
I put this one out for you.
My bad. I know my hands get real sticky. That's all.
You should definitely try the Gushers.
We have Gushers
those
too.
Those are my favorite and probably our #1 seller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your nephew gets those in the tubs and eats the whole tub.
Yeah, he said it's like crack.
I was like, dude, you're gonna shed out Gushers.
Yeah.
You're gonna cause a plane to go down.
No, for real.
Literally, he's gonna be one of
I
those.
was like, dude.
I'd ask Chris.
Hey, that's some good advertisement. He gets on a plane. We'll cause it. Carmona's chamoy. There's no such thing as bad publicity.
But
I'm gonna get these all mixed up. This is good stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Eventually, his mom introduced to me our next phase. She was like, "You have to stick out from everybody else. Everybody else has chamoy. Our competitors has chamoy or candies or both.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize until we started getting into the pop-up business that there's a lot of people selling this in Kansas City.
I think for a while it was really low key. Like you didn't realize what you had. Like you knew that this was a thing that a lot of Hispanic vendors have, but they weren't prioritizing it, I guess.
Right. We went to this one pop-up event and they were like, "Yeah, you're the only one." We went there was 4 of them, 4 of us, all selling the same thing. And we were like, you know what? We're packing up and going because.
Oh, you guys really did that?
It's like why would you compete? Like everybody has different chamoy and everybody makes it differently, but at the end of the day, it's all chamoy candy.
Yeah.
So it's like anyway, his mom was like, you know what? You guys need to have that little extra.
Something that because like people like my sister.
Yeah.
People eat with their eyes.
Yes.
So when you're walking, see something on
mutants.
So people like you need something that's gonna catch
draw
their
them
attention.
in, catch their attention.
Not just candy and chamoy. So
we did agua frescas.
Yeah.
So we started out with I think just watermelon, pepino limon, and piña mango.
Yeah.
And then we introduced. His mom was like, you know what? Let's put fruit on top of it too, and put the chamoy on top of it because sometimes people, they didn't want to try the chamoy on the rim. But this way, you know, they can try it with
put on
fruit,
fruit, yeah.
and see that it is universal candy. It's on the drink. It's on the fruit. You can try it with different things. And so we did that too. We finished 2022 with 55 pop-up events in less than 8 months. And the agua frescas were probably over 50% of our sales. And we now
I would say more.
yeah.
Like a good 65%.
And
of our sales.
it helped. A lot of those people, like when I look at my reports, a lot of those people are returning people who ended up coming back online or contacting us directly and buying chamoy because they tried it that way. Erica is definitely probably our number one like employee and supporter when it comes to helping me come up with new ideas and seeing things. And
Wait, who did you say?
Erica, his mom.
My mom.
Oh,
Erica.
Erica.
Yeah.
Erika.
Erika.
Yep, he was named after his mom because they actually share the same birthday.
I was 10 minutes into being born and had no name.
Yep.
Fun fact.
10 minutes. Hey, what do you
10
want to call him?
minutes.
Well, my mom didn't know what my dad's name was. Well, she knew the name. She's like, I don't know if it's Alberto Jorge or Jorge Alberto.
That sounds like something you should have discussed on the first date.
So she was like, I don't know. So she was like, we'll name Eric after me, and then Alberto, whatever, it may be his first name or his middle name. So, yeah.
So,
Wow.
Yep.
That's
That's a funny story.
that's a nice funny fact.
Yep.
So you have in these gushers, right?
Yeah. So we originally had him in like
Baggies.
I don't know if Mark saw him in a baggie, but you had to put your hand in the baggie.
And it was sticky.
So you would get like your
Yeah.
knuckles and everything like kind of like
You
all
probably did see the
sticky.
baggies. They were like iridescent.
So we were like, no, let's not do that. That's kind of like
Plus, everybody else was doing
yeah.
that.
And so we
Everybody
were
else
like,
was doing baggies.
what's it like?
You know how like some ice creams come with like little spoons or something in them? Like somehow when
Damn it! I was getting ready to say that.
like you open the
So
lid
let's
and
just
there's
say
like a
you-
toothpick
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
in it. And you just,
yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say. If
Oh,
you
like
had your
a-
little baggie.
That one,
like the Duvalin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Duvalin
Yeah,
has
the
a
Duvalin. Yeah.
So if you had like if you still had them in baggies or even like this, maybe
on the
you had,
cartridge on the inside,
Yeah.
like
you had
a
a nice
toothpick or
little
something, just
like
a
a
plastic
plastic
side.
stick. You just take it off.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
We won 5%. Okay. Thank you.
Damn it! You stole that right from underneath me. So when you make, are these supposed to be sweet, sour? What
I
are they
think
supposed-
everything.
It's everything.
So like
It's all the
sweet,
above.
sour.
'Cause you taste it
everything.
all
yeah,
at
it's
once.
Everything.
Yeah. Sweet, spicy, tangy,
Salty.
sour, salty, savory.
Sexy.
It's yes, it is.
Sexy.
It's very sexy.
Yeah.
No, it's one of those flavors. So traditionally, chamoy, and what I understand anyway, is supposed to be spicy.
Yeah,
like
but
tamarindo.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a big spicy person. Like not in this instance. I do make some spicy salsa,
Yeah,
but
she does.
Okay.
the
like to
spicy
try that.
with the chamoy, you should. Spicy chamoy though, I wasn't really into that in the beginning anyway, and so I have very much American tastes where we like our sweet and sour stuff.
Yeah.
So I made it to reflect that because we are very much American Mexican type of situation.
Can you separate the brands? Like, have like a spicy bottle, like a hotter
Well,
kind?
we did she made a spicy chamoy. I was like, this is
too much.
Spicy. I was
So-
like,
That's what I was going
like
to
one of those
I'm-
you put on your tongue, but like you
but-
drop it like through
somebody-
the table, through the floor.
who do we give it to?
Your old boss.
Well, he loved it.
I don't know if you say, and he ended up in the hospital, burned an intestine.
Well, funny story. I ran into a KC fire department, whatever guy. He's like, I got your gushers, and I ate all of them, and then my crown popped off. I was like, he's like, but I just kept going, and then
It warped the metal
I
of
was
his.
like, I'm sorry. He's like, no, I want more. I'm like, okay, I'll give you more. Like,
Jeez.
We do have a
Yeah.
spicy that we're coming out with. I'm just waiting on the logo to be finished. Hint,
Who's
hint.
working on the logo? Oh, okay.
You know, that person that's obsessed with our candy.
Right.
I'm already obsessed with
He's
them
been
now.
a little busy, but once he releases that, it's gonna have 5 different peppers in it. And it is
Ghost
not,
pepper?
No.
Oh.
No, because I can't test that. So
that's too spicy.
that's too much. Maybe it will.
You need
come
a
out-
warning label on these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that Pocky chip.
Yeah. It causes internal damage, man.
But I mean, eventually, once we get that, we'll release it. It's more of like a dry heat type of situation. Like you don't taste it at first,
And then it's
but
like,
that sucker is thick. Like, I don't mean to make it thick, but like with all the pepper that goes into it, it is like so thick.
yeah, it's.
Of a
I
consistency.
don't know. It's weird.
And I'll make it exactly the same way. They all have the same base recipe, and I add the stuff to it to make it different. And this thing, like, it's a dry heat though. Like, it gets you in the back of the throat. Like, it's spicy.
So when you make this stuff, I know you make it differently, but I mean, is it continuously the same thing over and over and over?
Well, I have a recipe.
So you have a recipe that you stick with.
Then it's only me that knows. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not even.
Not even Eric.
Hey,
Really? Because
It's
Nobody-
it's in the worst case scenario
it's up
divorce
here.
papers. I
Yeah.
mean, I get that on my side. You
You
get
know, no, or I die in a plane accident or something.
It's going with me.
But nobody knows. I mean,
Nobody knows the
my little
recipe.
sister helped me one time, so she thinks she knows.
Maybe
but, like,
maybe the passage of the
But-
firstborn. If you guys decide,
They may get it.
they may.
But
It'll be
it's-
tattooed on the back of
it's in my
someone.
head, so
yeah. So like myself, and I keep talking about this. I have a cheese dip,
cheese
a
dip.
queso
Oh, nice.
that I make,
I love
and
I love cheese.
everybody
dips.
loves it. Everybody, people will ask me to make it for their graduations
Yeah.
or whatever part.
White people
that's,
love it.
That's the only time
Well,
I get.
here I am. Like, come give it to me.
That's
I
the
love
only
cheese
time.
dips.
That's the only time we get invited to something. Is because
You
they
got
ask
cheese
me.
dip? Yep.
Even last year, my
We're the same.
daughter had my daughter had some friends that graduated last year, and they asked me if I could make them a nice crock pot size, and nobody knows the recipe. No, I take that back. There's two people that do it, and they can't. This was
They've tried.
They don't
this was
make it
before
right.
I even this was even before I thought about, you know what, I need to. So I want to put it out in the market. I
Yeah.
want to do
You
that.
should.
I want to. A lot of people say, man, you should sell this. I would buy
You
this.
should.
And I think what's the name of that place? Spice and Foods.
Where's that at?
Spice and
It's
foods.
it's called Spice and Foods. It's right there where on you know where Taqueria Mexico is on 7th and Rainbow.
Yes.
Okay.
So further west, further east.
Right before going up to KU
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's further east on Southwest Boulevard. If you
Okay.
keep going, you'll pass that subway.
There's a Subway.
Yeah, there's a subway right there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So you pass
Yeah.
the subway, you keep going down in Spice and Foods, and there I was told that if you just take your jar of your queso, and they will dissect it for you. You give it to them, and they have people in white coats that put it under the microscope, and then
break it down.
they break it down, and,
Yeah.
and they can tell me exactly what I put in this, and then they can help me put it out there.
Well,
They
because
can
when you
mass produce.
But
when you patent it, then you have to release your
And then I have to,
recipe.
then I'm going to have to give up my recipe.
That's considered co-packaging, is what that is. So they break it down. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
they,
you good.
They break it down. They find the recipe, so that way you can give that to a co-packeter, and then you can get that mass produced in a way. But it's not technically like ketchup mass produced.
Yeah.
It's like co-packaging. Like, you don't want to make it anymore. Somebody else is going to go ahead and make it, bottle it,
Yeah.
label it, ship it to you. Our friends at Taco Naco does that with a couple of their stuff, like their margarita mix.
Yeah.
And they told me about that. But Spice and Foods, and you look
I
into
didn't
that
know
one.
about that.
Spice and Foods, and that's where they sell the. You heard of the bomb? Are
The
you
hot sauce?
Yeah, are you familiar with the hot ones?
Yes.
Where they eat the wings?
It's that
It has, like,
last
a little
one,
nuke
isn't
on
it?
it.
It's
The
usually
Yeah.
like right next to the last. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's from here. That's from that location.
Is it really?
It's called the bomb, and I mean that is so. I mean, I can't say it's so old, but that has been on the market for so long that
I didn't even know
many
that.
years ago when I was coaching these guys in basketball, that place they were called Original Juan's is what was it, and they would make
wow.
salsas and the hot sauces.
Yeah.
And the bomb was there at that time.
Oh, wow.
And they even gave me some T-shirts for the kids that said the bomb on them and had the logo and. Yeah, So anyway, they've been there for a long time.
Wow.
So yeah, that bomb is actually on that show.
Wow.
And sometimes they'll talk about, especially when there's a celebrity from here,
Yeah.
and they'll say, "Oh yeah, this was just made, down the street from where I live and whatnot." And then they talk about.
Wow, I didn't even know that was Kansas City branded.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good stuff. But yeah, that's I want to get my cheese out. I tell everybody that, but
Do
I
it,
still haven't.
honestly.
Do it. Yeah, no. Quit talking about.
I know, right?
Do it.
So the chamoy, I mean, is it good on chips? Can you put it on chips?
Somebody, what did they do? I think a pork butt.
Oh yeah.
They took the
One of our
hibiscus
family friends.
and they marinated it. Oh, they took the hibiscus chamoy and they marinated, like covered it in the hibiscus chamoy.
Yeah.
Sticky.
They said they smoked it and it made a beautiful crust on the pork butt.
Oh, I
Yeah.
bet.
They said it was great. And then somebody used the
Oh, I bet you could put it on ham.
yeah,
Probably.
They used it as a vinaigrette for like a dressing.
The mango one.
The mango one.
They used the mango one as a salad dressing. I didn't even know like anything about it, and they just tagged us in it. Saying,
Yeah.
we used the mango chamoy as the salad dressing. I was like,
They'd really have to liquefy it.
somebody like
That's what I said.
reached
They-
out. Like
I said that works.
I feel like it's more universal than people actually like, even more
Well,
than we even think.
I
People
feel
are
like
just creative.
it's kind of one of those things where if you're willing to try it on a certain thing, you have to just go for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
It's like when people like
Dip it in
different-
your fried chicken.
They
and-
like dipping French fries in their ice cream.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
It's like one of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you the Wendy's fries into
The frosty.
The frosty.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and a fun fact, something that I just found out because I ate it the other day and I was reading the barbecue sauce label, was Joe's Barbecue actually has tamarind in the barbecue sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, and it's pretty high up there on the ingredient list, so it's not like an afterthought thing that's on there. And I was like, that's interesting because I would have never thought about that. Normally, barbecue sauce is going to be like molasses, brown sugar, ketchup,
Your basics.
maybe mustard, pepper, like basics to throw together.
Yeah.
But tamarind must be why
That's
it's so
interesting.
addicting.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Well, but like most commonly it's used on like your fruits, your candy, your margaritas,
Your drinks,
things, stuff like that.
micheladas.
Micheladas. Yeah.
So
Nice.
We're getting
Uh,
close to the end of the show.
Yeah, so real quick, if you guys want to plug your business, put it out there. There's your camera right there. That's your camera. And then we'll play a quick little game before we end the show.
yeah, definitely. It's just carmonaschamoy.com, and then all of our Instagram and Facebook handles is at carmonaschamoy. That's CARMONAS Chamoy, CHAMOY. Yeah.
So you have TikTok, Instagram.
We have an Instagram and
Instagram,
Facebook.
Facebook.
And then I try to do an Instagram, but I'm too busy to make videos.
No, I get it. Yeah.
And then of course, obviously, the website. So
Okay. All right, well, sweet. I'm glad you guys are able to do this. That's we wanted you guys to come in, and that's what help you guys out a little
Yeah.
bit. And
Thank you.
thank you
you.
for the product that
Absolutely.
you brought in.
Absolutely.
Here, let's play this game real quick. Eric, there's yours.
Thank you.
Yep. And this be yours, and I'll just ask you. It's either who or who's most likely to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just ask a question, and you guys figure.
Yeah.
So, who has a good sense of? Who has the best sense of humor? Oh yeah. Who's the most romantic between the both of you?
I'm pretty
nice.
bland. I'm pretty bland.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
All the passion's in the chamoy. That's where the
Yeah.
flavor
I mean,
goes.
it
Yeah,
really
yeah.
is, though, to be honest.
There you go. Yeah. Who spends more time with the family?
I think it's a Hispanic thing or
True.
Mexican thing. I
No,
love
yeah, you're right.
family is like everything.
I'm honestly too busy sometimes.
Like I have to call my mom like 4 times a day just to make sure.
Probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, probably
Hey.
more. Yeah.
Good for you though.
Yeah,
That's
I
okay,
call in the
you know?
morning during lunch and then during dinner and before I go to bed.
I mean, I saw my mom today. That was nice.
I saw her.
It's probably going to be
You
another
got
week.
you like walk by each other
No,
or
she
Oh,
showed,
hi, mom. Like,
yeah.
showed up at my work today, which was nice. I was able to see her, just
Yeah.
her, none of the sisters, which was nice.
Most likely to fall asleep first. That means it's
Yeah, like during what though? Like a movie?
movie?
Like,
no. I
in
mean
general.
just
And-
go-
in general?
Just when you
Oh,
go to
her.
bed.
Me.
You guys both go
Yeah,
to bed.
her.
You turn the
Yeah.
light on.
No, my head hits the pillow.
yeah,
Oh, so then
Ow.
you're one of those.
I'm conked.
So you're one of those that would lose in a pillow fight. Yeah.
she'll probably sleep.
knock you out.
She'll
Yeah.
sleep.
Hit her in the head, she'll fall. She'll fall asleep. Most likely to forget things.
Oh me. I lose everything. I lose and forget everything.
Lose and forget
we
everything.
were
Yeah.
just talking about
Yeah.
Who's the most laid back between you two?
that. Definitely him.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Didn't even move that. Yeah. Who leaves the bathroom light on?
No, she leaves every light on.
Okay.
Like for example, tomorrow I'm going to the Chiefs game. I'm probably gonna be home late, and when I'm gonna walk in the house,
all the lights are gonna be
All
on.
the lights are gonna be. I don't know. I just get scared.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
like the closet, the bathroom, the kitchen, the dining room, the
we
den.
live in such a safe area, and I still leave all the lights on because I get scared.
Yeah, I'm like, dude,
That's funny.
Like the whole path of the house
yeah.
that she walks is.
it's lit. Yeah,
Literally though.
You guys drink coffee?
yes.
He does.
Who makes coffee?
We don't make it. He
Oh,
buys
you just
it.
go
I
straight.
buy it. Well,
Every day.
in our neighborhood. I don't know if you guys been to the Meadowbrook Park area. It's like a brand new real estate development. Well, in that area, they made a little like a friendship, like a bakery. Well, it's
So
like
good.
it's like from here to like the fence. I can walk and get coffee.
Did your
Yeah.
3 weeks
Wow.
of French help in there?
No.
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 Cold-
They all
cold-
speak
Cold brew.
English. no
Cold-
French.
I only during the summer times up until like winter, I'll do cold brews.
And then you switch it up.
And then to hot coffee. Yeah.
But don't be alarmed. He doesn't drink that much hot coffee.
No.
It's mostly just cold.
Some winter time, I'll still drink a cold brew.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Who's afraid of spiders? Yeah. Are you one of those? If you see a spider, you have to call Eric to come get
Yeah,
it, or
she'll freak
you-
out.
That's
The other day
yeah.
at the
It's
store
like this.
tuner.
It's so small. It's like, dude.
Yeah, that's. And my son over there freaks out with spiders, and
I hate them. They're just scary. I don't
they
know
are.
if they're poisonous or not.
Which of you two has a celebrity crush? Anybody out there?
Everybody's got one.
I feel I
mean-
do.
Everybody's got
I like
one.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, she loves DiCaprio.
I mean,
hear
but
it
he's a
all
really
the
good
time.
actor too. To be honest, I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta listen to this all.
who doesn't love
Literally,
DiCaprio?
Literally.
Finally got an Oscar.
Yeah, literally.
Most likely to talk during the movie.
She won't talk. She'll name every actor and what that actor was in every.
That's
other
what
movie.
I can do that, but I'll wait
yeah,
to
that
it.
actor wasn't da 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 and did
Especially
this role.
DiCaprio movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
come on.
Or anything with Johnny Depp in it. Oh, he played. I mean, yeah.
Start naming all his.
Yeah.
Get on his ID.
We were
IMDb.
watching Air the other day or 2 days ago, and like Ben Affleck's in it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't like him as Batman. Like, it's awful. Like, why did they choose that? And then I go on a rant during the movie about how
Yeah.
awful he was as Batman.
But dude, I'm trying to watch the movie. Like,
You said Batman, terrible. Argo, not too bad.
Who gets lost while shopping together? When you two are together shopping, I know somebody's got to get lost, right? Both of you.
Look, if you technically lose each other, then you can blame each other for
Yeah.
losing each other.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
well, so she'll go grocery shopping, and I'll just drop her off at the front door, and I won't go in because I'll just buy.
You say, I'll just wait for you out here in
Yeah,
the car.
we
If
have,
I-
we
if-
have a
if-
system.
But if I go in, I'm just gonna want to buy everything.
It's true. When we go to Sam's Club, like, I'll go in for one thing. We come out with $200 worth of stuff that we don't need.
Yeah, It's like, I guess we needed it.
Yeah.
Those pizza bagels.
Yeah.
Who makes the decisions for dinner, like dinner plans? You call the shots.
Yeah.
Where you guys are going to go
I
eat for dinner.
cook dinner, so
Okay.
majority. I give him choices sometimes,
Yeah,
or I'll
she'll-
ask him what he wants. He'll always say, "I don't care, whatever you
Yeah,
think."
that's my phrase. I don't care, whatever.
I'm like, "Okay, so do you want like a chicken sandwich with coleslaw, or do you want like pizza?" And he's like, "Whatever you're feeling tonight." And I'm like,
So then that's when the Pie 5 kicks in and you guys start making that kind of pizza?
Well, Trader Joe's sells pizza dough for like $1, and so you
Yeah,
can
it's
go
good.
and get it,
It's
and then
good.
roll it out and make your own pizza at home, and it's great.
You go real authentic. You got it. You toss it and shit. I don't know if it's all the way. When
I-
the moon
I
hits the
can,
sky like a
but I don't.
pizza bun.
That's funny. So last question. Who has to have the TV on loud? Is it because you can't hear it? Oh.
Oh,
No, whatever. I do subtitles.
No,
gotta hear a Leo.
I do. Yeah.
he can't hear it unless he's reading the subtitles. Like,
Yeah,
I don't,
I'm one
I
of
don't
those.
get
I
that.
have to have
like,
the subtitles.
Do you really?
Because sometimes I'll miss what they say, and I want to be able to like just catch that little
yeah.
like
See,
under,
I
under the
don't get
breath
that.
phrase.
Sometimes I get it. Sometimes words come out clear when you can see what they're saying.
Exactly.
I
see?
can't
Yeah.
read and watch at the same time. Like, either you want to see their face or you want to read what they're saying. Like,
I can do both.
I can't. So
That's right. Okay. One more question before we leave. Did you guys have a big wedding?
Yes.
we did. Yeah.
How many couples did you guys have?
Well, we had 200 guests.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we capped out. I think the final count was like 225.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we finally had our big wedding.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because we saved up for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we've technically got married twice.
So we got married.
Oh, okay.
We got married through court,
And then
and
to
then
the church.
And then the church.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the whole Catholic. We did everything.
Yeah, because like my kids like to give me crap because we had 32 padrinos,
Oh wow.
couples.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was huge. And it was the Mexican tradition.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the padrinos are more for like.
To help you out with.
And that you see that more often in quinceañeras.
Yeah. Now you do.
Yeah.
Padrino wise, we probably
back in-
just your grandparents.
Yeah, just like
your parents.
yeah, like my grandparents helped me, like my uncles, not
Yeah.
like anybody.
Everybody
outside of
pitched
that.
in a little
Yeah,
bit.
or like I was like,
Maybe-
hey, you want to buy the DJ or pay for the DJ? Like, absolutely, like kind of like stuff
Yeah,
like that.
not very many.
Better
but
yet, I'll be the DJ.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, nah.
No, never mind. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I can sing. I'm like, nah.
Yeah. So you guys gave us some stickers, which is
Yeah, we
which-
gave you some of the
real quick. What's
So me
Yeah, that's all
painting,
you.
me and my business partner Matea,
Okay.
we've been at it since we started in April, but we were working 9 to 5, and then we were working
Nights.
right straight after that. So like,
Oh, yeah.
until like 11, 12 a night, painting units. So finally, I want to say May.
It was May 12th.
May 12th. I was like, I'm done. Like I'm done with the 9 to 5.
yeah?
And he took the chance on me. I took the chance on him, and
Well, cool.
we took the ride to the
And
moon.
what did you guys paint?
We do commercial painting.
They do
So,
interior.
Interior commercial painting. We do.
Cool.
We've had some small residential jobs.
Yeah.
But not too much. We're usually cranking out a lot of commercial work right now.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So if you need anybody for interior painting,
let me know.
houses,
Yep.
apartments, whatever your own
Yeah.
business office,
I got
ME
you.
Painting 2023 on Instagram.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm working on their website. It's not finished, but that's going to be mepaintingkc.com.
Yeah.
So,
All right. That's cool.
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. Again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having
Thanks
us.
for
It's been
having
fun.
us.
I hope you guys had a blast and
Thank you.
make sure to tell your friends and
Yes, we're gonna share it on every
please share it in every platform
the
you
Chamoy,
can.
on the me painting, on personals.
I did. I told my coworker today that we were going to be on this today.
Yeah.
He's like, "What's it on? How can I watch it?"
Yeah.
He's very supportive with us,
That's
and
cool.
so he's like, "I'm going to watch it." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay.
So,
Well, again, thank you so much.
yeah,
Thank you,
thank
guys.
you guys.
Good.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to the Big Mouth Cast. Until then, adios.